This is how the weekend just began. Anyways, my name is Daki, and trust when I say this, I'm so happy to be your faces again. I love you guys so much. I want to say a massive thank. Now, this is not just a recurring line. This is not what we say because we want to fill up our words and all of that. We really mean when we say thank you to you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are really amazing. We appreciate you guys, your effort, your time, your energy. To all our fans all over the world, we appreciate you. And then we are saying massive thank you. You guys are the real MVP. In the meantime, we have made updates for you guys. You can now stream us live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at the same time. All you have to do is look out for that channel that is most convenient for you and stream us there because we are waiting for you in that space. Anyways, the news is buzzing. There's been a disclaimer post on Asake about the show is sold out at the backlist, and we had the numbers. We thought it sold out at numbers, but then it has been said that Asake did not sell out that particular number. We all thought it did, but then even a lesser number. Why is this? How is that possible? All of this, I'll bring them to you in a bit. Moving on, we'll begin with Burna Boy, ODG, as he calls himself. We saw yesterday, Burna Boy was at Edmonton where he performed to a fully packed audience at the Rogers Place. Now, this is Burna Boy, right? A lot of persons have problem with Burna Boy not coming out to say sold out. And then my question is, how will a man who has done 80,000 capacity sold out and all of that come out and tell you guys, I just sold out 8,000 space, I just sold out 10,000 space, I just sold out 6,000 space. Burna Boy has sold out the biggest of spaces. So trust me, him doing 5K, 7K, 8K is just like, you know what, let's just do it. We don't have to make a post about that because this place was a sold out venue. We sold out the space and we saw people in their numbers coming out to witness Burna Boy doing great stuff at Edmonton. Just coming in, Burna Boy has just added a new venue to the I Told Them tour, and that is at the Bahamas. If you're there, Burna Boy is saying, I'm coming to the Bahamas on the 16th day of December 2023 at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. It is in the Bahamas, and that's about 23,000 capacity. Burna Boy is set to do that. Now, it's a big stadium, a very nice, massive stadium, and Burna Boy is going there to turn the place up with about 23,000 people coming to watch him at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. An amazing one. And trust us to know that when this happens, it's going to be a very big blockbuster for Burna Boy. We all saw the shifts. We all saw this coming because Burna Boy at a point was shifting the sound towards those guys at the end, at Tobago, Bahamas, and Seychelles, all these countries that are like far end. He has been going there and he has been making good numbers in those places. So we all saw that in coming days, he was going to be touring in these strange places. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy's sister Nissi Ogulu just got herself a Porsche. And now this is section 3, right? But then Nissi got herself a 2024 Porsche taken, and that's an amazing one. We say congrats to her for that one. This is how you know a baller. Basically, you do stuff in advance. Now, a lot of persons are getting 2023 cars, and that's a big deal. But then she has gone a year ahead to get the car for the year. We are not even there yet. An amazing one. I would say congrats to the Ogolus and congrats to Nissi for that one. This year has been an amazing year for Nissi. She had a song with Fireboy. She has been on different tours, different shows, different performances. She shared the stage with Burna Boy. She has been on Afro Nation. She has been busy basically, and it is a very, very good way to end the year and crown herself success for what the year has been for her. Moving on, we have Davido as the next guy on the news. We saw Davido is set to perform at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, that's Georgia, and we have reports that the spaces are sold out. And then Davido is coming out to say more tickets are recently added due to high demand. So we've sold out the space, but then we've added more tickets, so you guys can come and enjoy yourself. Now, as against doing it for 2 days because we have a lot we're doing, but then we want to make it a one-day event, and then we've added more tickets so that you guys can come and enjoy yourself. Davido is basically too big and all of that. Davido reposted that, and then he said more tickets have been added due to high demand. Moving on, we saw Fenty and Puma. We all know that Davido is an accomplice to Puma at the time, an amazing one, amazing collaboration they've both had so far over the years. It has been promising and it has also been engaging. And recently, Fenty by Rihanna and Puma just linked up to give us a masterpiece. This is what the masterpiece looked like, a sneaker that came out, and obviously are currently available in Lagos at the Puma flagship store at the Palms shopping mall in Lekki in Lagos, and people are really going there to get to one for themselves. But the other ground line is this: they could just be a Davido and a Rihanna collaboration, because lately these guys have been working together, and obviously, like I'll tell you guys, when two artists meet, they always talk about business and how to make music. So basically, Rihanna and Davido might just be having something coming up in the pipeline. When it does, it is going to be a massive, massive breakthrough for Davido and Afrobeat entirely. Moving on, we saw Chris Brown coming through to release his project, which he called the 1111 album, about 22 tracks project. And then we have Angel Numbers with N2. We have Sensational with Davido and Loj. We have Press Me. We have That's on You with Future. We have Feel Something. We have Best Ever with Victoria Monet. We have No One Else with Friday. We have Shooter. We have Nightmares with Baron Messia. We have Very Special, Messed Up, Midnight Freak, Moonlight, Bouncing, G5, Make Up Your Mind, Stutter, Need a Friend, Summer Too Hot, Feelings Don't Lie, Red Flag, Closer, and Views as the 22nd track. Moving on, we saw Turntable Chat coming out to give us what it looked like, and then Moravi became the face of Turntable Chat. An amazing one. She had an amazing week so far. The EP came out, and people really are loving the jam as we speak. Moravi entrance is an amazing one, and then we can't wait to see what the coming days will look like for Davido's person. That's Moravi. Moving on, we have Rema's the next guy on the news. We saw Rema come down, finally depart the Romania singles chart after charting for 55 weeks, and then it peaked at number 2, and it last charted at 97 for the it last charted at 97, and it became the longest running African song on the charts. Rema came down and rises to 30 on this week Iceland singles chart, and it has also spent 31 weeks on that chart. At the same time, Rema came down, rises to 67 on this week Brazil singles chart after spending 47 weeks on the Brazilian charts. Second week, the Ravage EP is charting in 45 countries on Apple Music, and it's amazing how in second week you are still charting in 45 countries. It's really an amazing one. And number 1 in 4 countries, it has spent 2 weeks on the UK top 20, Canada and France top 40, and USA top 100. 101 total chart entries. An amazing one to Rema, and we say congratulations. The Ravage EP just surpassed 10 million streams on Spotify, and that was the same route Calm Down was taking. But now, obviously, we have seen that Rema's song has longevity, and then it can begin slow, but trust me, in coming days, you'll start seeing the numbers skyrocketing because Rema is that big. Moving on, we have Asake as the next guy on the news. We saw, it was said, rumors have it that Asake flew an helicopter to just go get a burger. How true can this be? We all don't know, but then as we said that he flew an helicopter or he was in an helicopter to go get burger and then went back to his space. That is how big man does if it is true. Moving on, we saw Walk About the album have now spent 20 weeks on the Nigerian Apple Music top 10, and that's an amazing one. 20 weeks is not getting fit. It just shows that since when the album dropped, it has been charting and has never left the top 10. Moving on, we saw Walk About for the revenue it made at the Barclays Center. We saw it made about $866,409, and that's the revenue it made. And then it sold about 8,464 tickets. And apparently, they said that is 100% sold out. So basically, it could just mean that the Barclays gave him a set or a section of the stadium, of the arena, saying this is where you can use. And for that space, Asake sold that space out. 8,464 tickets sold with an average price of $102.36. So basically, that's about 100,000 plus for a person coming to stream or to watch you perform. Massive one to Asake on that one. At the same time, Asake ended his highest grossing US concert of all time on September 8th for the year 2023 with over $866,000 at the Barclays Center in New York as part of the Walk of Art tour. Moving on, we have Young Jonn as the next guy on the news. We saw Young Jonn speaking and narrating how we met legendary Olamide Badoo, and then he said he was in the studio at the point, sleeping there and making living for himself, and that was the same studio Olamide and Fuse was always coming to record song at the time, and at the time they recorded a lot of songs from his previous album he has done, Baddest Guy Ever Live Yet, and all of that. He said he was just in the corner seeing them and hoping that one day he was going to work on them and everything. And when he came through, he and Olamide worked on the project. And when that project was released, it went everywhere. And that was how greatness began for him. So basically, he met Olamide in the studio with with Fields at the time. Moving on, we saw where he spoke about him getting married, and Young Jonn is saying he does not think he's going to get married. He's indifferent. He's saying that yes, he loves the idea of love. He wants to be in love. He cannot wait to be in love, but then he's not sure if he's going to get married because of all the back and forth that has been happening lately. Finally, we saw where he came out to say, if you like him, Young Jonn said, if you like him, if you like me as Young Jonn, please speak out. I might just like you too. So Young Jonn is coming out to portray that yes, he has people, or he wants to be in love, but then if you like him, just come out, ask him, and then he might just also be interested. So in case you like Young Jonn, this is the time to shoot your shot. My name is Daki. I'll catch you guys on the very next one.